Okay, so I think we're gonna do same sort of strategy that we did in the other round. We're just gonna attempt to get out all of our upgrades as fast as we possibly can. We're aiming to get everything out by around 16 minutes. That's the goal. Gonna play nice and defensive. 2 town center. And we get going. We're just looking for some resources here. This food here is not exactly amazing. But we're gonna deal with it. Kill these 2 elk. I'll go here. Hopefully, there may be a relic here. You see these broken columns? Sometimes that gives away there's a relic nearby, and it's true. It happens every single time. Little known facts about the maps. You learn something new every day. Okay, villager coming over. Going to throw the mining camp up. Okay, town center here. We do see some hunt here. How much is here? We've only got 3 deer. Okay, so it's a low hunt variant. Got these cows here. We're going to check over this side just in case there's a town center here. We'll complete this circle with our pharaoh. We're going for 5 villages on food, 3 villages on gold, 3 villages on wood, but we're going to have to get a house and a monument going at some point as well. These villages are probably going to come up here. Because we're against Ra, we might take this town center. It depends on what the other town center is looking like. Let's get our lumber camp. Actually, no, let's get our monument going first. House monument. That way we are always good. Okay, now we get the monument. And over here onto the wood line. Fantastic. Alrighty. Okay, we found our town center. Cow's going to keep scouring. We didn't find any herdables, which is very sad. But it is what it is. Now, on this specific map, do we go for these deer? Probably. There's 3 there. There's a nice, easy way there. It also will be set up very nicely to be able to do anything. To be able to get that town center. Monument comes up. This house has already had a little bit of HP in it, so we're going to be able to get it up with plenty of time. We're going to eat these chicken next, and then we're going to eat the berries if we need to. We've got this cow. It'll be fine. Okay, there's nothing over on that town center. It's actually quite an awful town center, so we will get this forward one instead of the back one. The back one does have a wood line as behind the location there, but I'm kind of fine with this. This house will be up, and we're going to get the temple next. We build the temple to create a choke point. Oh, there's a heap of food up here, so we can actually send all of our guys up here. Nice. I'm gonna eat all of this. Let's even try and send these extra ones close. Yep. Get husbandry first. No. That's not what you want to see, but it is what it is. And that one may walk closer, so we're just going to leave it there. How many villages we got here? 9 villages. Let's go one more. No need to rush to this next stage here. Against Ra, fine to go a little bit later. Next upgrade is going to be a pickaxe. We can delay hand axes, Ra, until we advance to the heroic age. 10 villages here. And this should be enough food to get us to the next age. Hopefully we can hang here. Actually, here's a little trick you can do. If you're worried about this, send your cows forward to this location here. That way you can just hang there, and it's going to be fine. Should be able to advance in one more villager. This is called the ultimate greedy build. For Ra, you don't want to do this one against like Oranos or something where they're going to be very aggressive on you early. But against Ra, 5:30, why not advance at 5:30? What you got to lose? Let's send these villagers early to drop their resources off. I'm going to click up through Da. We're going to have plenty of resources here in this gold mine. We're not even going to bring those up here. We're not going to switch the pharaoh around or anything. We're going to be fine. We might want to make this here a wall. We can use the houses to make that happen here. Nice and defensive.
Rig.
I'm just gonna jump onto the cow. Hopefully we have enough resources here to hold on until we can start building this town center. Sometimes I might get a priest here, but nah. Looks like we actually may not. That's very sad. This is going to be gone very shortly. We need to get Shadoof out. Jesus. Alright. Should be okay though. Boom, boom. Immediate Shadoof, immediate plow. Forward, empower this. And we're going to actually build an armory with the first villager that pops out. Reason we don't chuck it up. Oh, there's actually Orok here. We could actually change the build a little bit here. Because there's Orok here, we're going to eat this Orok first. A little bit of an adaptation here. Adaptation. Going to eat this Orok first. These 2 Oroks here. And we're going to delay our farming. Our opponent advanced quite late as well. So, all good. We're actually going to grab... Actually, we can't do that. I was going to grab a 3rd town center here, just because we found the Orok. But now that's against the rules. We might get cheesed. He might be scarab rushing us. We can't do that. We got to play around that. And this hunt... And when he rains, we can start throwing down farms over here. In fact, maybe we can start throwing a couple of farms down in our base. Get onto his rain a little bit. If he's going to rain. He did go through Tar. He's got 2 town centers.
Rig. No. Rig. UIR.
Try and bring this Orc a little bit closer.
Good
to go. This is going to be very, very boomy. Ooh, what are you doing over there? Oh, you're just deciding to do your own thing. We can get this Sharp Mine. Going to hold off on Sharp Mine. Surprised he hasn't range yet. He may be hunting his way to the next age, which does make things a little bit manic for us. But, you know, it is what it is. Have to deal with that. Very surprised he hasn't rained. Oh, that means we have to rain. We're going to go for a very big boom then because of this, because he hasn't rained. Huge boom. Grab this, and I'm just going to rain a little bit early. Already got a ton of farms here. So this build here, it gets you up very, very late. And I probably wouldn't recommend it on anything other than against Ra. Especially in this given position. Like everything that he's done here I've reacted to essentially. So super late advance time, but I'll have a huge amount of economy. I'm gonna grab this. These villagers are gonna come over to this gold mine. This is the gold mine we need to protect. You can see there's a wall here. Where's my budget? Let's come over here and check this out. Also, we're going to immediately get all of our upgrades upon advancing, or at least try to. That's the goal. Boom. Okay. Check in over here. This is open. We've got double gold mine here. And looked like something was over there, but I don't know what. Okay, come back. Fantastic. He still hasn't cast rain. Got 20 farms. Gonna send a very early villager over to the corner of the map for the market. Gonna grab Bosaw. Grab this. Throw the Migdalt down. Just gonna scour this rock. I'm not planning on using it. Once this comes through, I'm gonna immediately invest in immediately invest in carpenters. Oh, I found a cow. Okay, so now we can build this market here. We're just going to build
And
some units because we can. Oh, we're not building villages. That's bad. Now we can get this. We're going to start thinking about getting our next stuff. Well, we got all our upgrades. So we can actually think about getting a town center, or we can think about getting the next stage. So we're just going to go for the save option, get the town center, because he's up to 2 town centers. He's still in the classical age. Oh, we see this here. Let's actually use our god power. Maybe we get lucky. No, a little bit lucky. Could use this actually. Check this out. No, it doesn't work. It's too close. Anyways. We could go over and attack there. We actually have good line of sight. Normally I would attack here, but because we're fundamentals, we're not going to go for it. Instead, we're just going to keep building units. Play nice and safe. And controlled. We get this town center up. Back. Over here, build a wall on this so he can't sneak in. Get our trade started. We're gonna have to fix that market up, but we'll do that when we can. You can see I've gotten every upgrade here immediately, every important upgrade immediately, while still producing army from one mid-goal. And I've got tons of resources in the bank. So we're actually going to cut these units now because we've got getting close to supply. We're going to keep building villages, keep getting in front on the villager count. I'm going to throw a wall up to here as well. Make sure that we're okay. We're going to advance to the next age. Nice and fast. Actually, throw down some more armories. That, advance. Oh. We're going to go through Son of Osiris here. This is the safer option. He's got his 3rd town center. You guys can stay here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fix our trade route up. And get going. Now you can consider starting to build this. Drop another wall over here. This is a weak point here. You can see that he can probably set up behind this. So let's deal with that. Let's come forward. Let's build a mid-goal on this side. Let's control that area of the map. Very, very strong. Very, very tough area. Over here, we want this wall. Defend. You can even chemo it. Why not? 2 walls. Let's get our fortified town centers. Push through here. Get this mid-goal set up and defend against any sort of shenanigans that he could set up on this wall. Whenever you have a town center, look at where the forests are. You see this town center? You see this town center? Weakness is here, right? But I'm defending that weakness by going over here. By that wall there, this wall here. I know he's not going to be able to set up here. I put this up and we're going to be completely fine. Okay, so he's coming over. He sees my army. I'm all set up. All good. Let's get our next upgrade here. I see no units yet, so I'm going to think about pushing. He's going Osiris. So are we. Osiris comes in. We're going to kill this. Okay, let's come over and grab this. Let's get some more upgrades. Let's get this. Oh, coinage. Coinage, sorry. I'm spelling that wrong. Let's get this guy. What the? Save our guy. He's trying to kill my Son of Osiris with the cheeky shifting sands play. I'm not going to allow it. Come over here. We got all of our shenanigans up here. It looks like we are able to win this fight fairly simply. We can kill this Son of Osiris off. Got all our upgrades. Now we can start getting our armory upgrades. There we go. Get those starting to come in. My villagers apparently are dying over here. So let's sort that out. And we're going to keep pushing in. We got these. Keep building some units. We don't want to be losing units. That's not something. Oh, well. And
Into you.
He said wait. I'll give him a question mark. Let's get some more upgrades. And we are onwards and upwards. Just keep pushing with siege towers. There's no point in making catapults at this point in the game because I'm not set up for them. Oh, I should have walls across here. I thought my trade route was protected. It's actually not protected. Let's come over here, wall this off. And we just keep pushing in. Kill that town center. Where's my son? You left him. Okay, so we need to get more upgrades. This one. This is the last upgrade you want to think about getting in your towers. Generally speaking. You can grab this one. You can grab this one here. Masons and sun-dried mud brick. Kill this town center. We can get this upgrade here. Move these villages over here. Okay. GG! Well, I wanted my son of Osiris to hold it, because he feels real strong. Why did I not drop? My pharaoh was busy. He was over here doing his job and coming over here. If I move him all the way over to this temple, there has to be a reason for it. And I didn't see the reason for it. This relic here was extra damage from towers, and my buildings didn't shoot once. So, so again,
You need to.
we take this style of play. I'm 16 minutes in, almost full iron on the way, full army, trade route, mediocre trade route started. We've got a decent trade route, mediocre trade route, somewhat decent here. And we are set up for the long haul. If our opponent plays this same way that we're playing here, that's fine. Now we can outplay him. Now we can find our way to have a really, really fun late game against our opponent with lots of side builds, lots of rock drops, difficult things to do, but you can get there. That's the whole idea here. We're not trying to beat our opponent any other way apart from fundamentals. If they don't work and we don't win the game here because our opponent's doing the same thing or something or whatever, then we can take them to the late game and try and beat them there.